it's Whitney Owens here. I, first of all, want to let you know that I got these cool new shades. Trying to decide how I feel about these. A little bigger on my face than I expected. But they are blue light glasses. So that way when I look at the screen when I'm doing telehealth, it will not blind me so much by the end of the day. But for now, I will take them off because it's a little easier to see me at the moment. Trying to think about if I like those or not. So if you have a comment, if you like the glasses or don't, would love to hear that. I also have my beautiful shell necklace that my daughter made for me. She found this shell out in the street and put some string on it and said, "Mommy, you must wear." So I am wearing as I speak with you today. So my name is Whitney Owens, and I am one of the counselors over at Water's Edge Counseling. Over the next few weeks, we're going to be spotlighting different therapists to share with you more about the work that we do, but even more than that, to share about us. Because sometimes counselors can seem like this mystical figure on the sofa or on the chair on the other side of the computer. And honestly, we are people just like you, and we have a life, and we want you to have a relationship with us. The old way we used to think about therapy was the therapist was supposed to be a blank slate for the client. And we just don't really see it like that anymore, and that the therapeutic relationship is where clients find the most healing. Now, I know that can sound so intense. When I say therapeutic relationship, hey, Kelly, I'm talking about the relationship between the therapist and the client. And that will bring a lot of healing in your life. So let's say you have struggle in your friendships. Well, if you can learn how to have a friendship with your therapist and have a healthy relationship, that can help you in your life learning how to have healthy relationships. So one of the most important tips that I give to business owners, so if you're a business owner, write this down, is people want to work with someone they like, know, and trust. And at Water's Edge Counseling, yeah, we're skilled. We have a lot of therapists that have gone to lots of school and training and yada, yada. But more than anything, we are people that you can genuinely like. You're going to get to know us, and you can trust us. You can trust us with the scary things. And so I'm here to talk to you about that too. So as we take the next few weeks and we spotlight different therapists, we're going to tell you a little bit more about us as far as who we actually are as a person, but also about the work that we do. And so today I wanted to share more about the work I do, and I'll continue to share with you more about who I am as a person as the week goes on. When I think about the ideal client that I enjoy working with, I absolutely love helping anxious professionals. I have been an anxious professional, of course, and I've used my skills for myself, honestly. I mean, us as therapists, we get so much benefit when we use the skills that we ourselves have learned. And so I use those for me. Some of the best skills for helping anxiety is cognitive behavior therapy and acceptance and commitment therapy. Now, there are so many others out there, but those are my two favorites, and those are the ones I use with clients. So CBT has to do with, that's the cognitive behavior therapy, has to do with the way that we think, influences the way we feel, which influences our actions. So I take clients through a process of understanding the thoughts that they're having that they didn't even know were there. A lot of times we just have anxiety or we just have emotion. So I help clients identify what those emotions are that are leading to those behaviors, or what those thoughts are that are leading to those emotions. Acceptance and commitment therapy has a lot to do with accepting our anxiety instead of pushing it away. So giving ourselves more grace, more love when we do feel anxious, because honestly, when you push your anxiety away, it often leads to more anxiety. You keep saying, don't be anxious, don't be anxious, don't be anxious, and then you actually get more anxious than you were. Hey, Christina. So CBT and ACT are my go-to models. I also do a lot of more deep work, like kind of psychoanalytic, psychodynamic work. So when a client first comes in, I tend to work with anxious professionals. So people who are maybe attorneys and doctors, maybe they own a business or they're teachers. So they're in the field working, and they found that their job creates anxiety. Or they found that their lifestyle creates anxiety. That's usually, honestly, what I do see, and that's what brings them into therapy. So at the beginning of counseling, I'm helping them identify what their stressors are and helping them relieve some of those stressors. A lot of that comes through just being able to identify it and being able to see what was the thought leading to that anxiety, and being able to do some life changes. So changing sleep, changing eating, and being able to change the balance of your work life, because a lot of times our schedule's out of balance, and that's what creates anxiety. And within about 4-6 sessions, if you come every week, you're feeling much, much better just doing those simple tactics. I also do a lot around anxiety and how anxiety is a surface level emotion. Believe it or not, I know it feels deeper, but it is a surface level emotion. There's another emotion that leads to your anxiety, and I think of it as an iceberg, and I do water. And below the iceberg is the deep emotions. Above is the ones that we see. Anxiety is often an emotion we see. We're feeling heart racing, we're shaking, difficulty focusing. Those are some of our anxiety symptoms. But under there is shame, anger, depression. Those are the things that lead to that anxiety, and we don't want to face those deeper levels. So through therapy, we face these deeper level emotions, and we kind of start bringing those out. And it is hard work, right? It's hard work. But after you start getting better, 4, 6, maybe 8 weeks in on a weekly basis, doing the homework, doing the things I've assigned, we start to uncover the deeper things going on in your life. So that could be difficulty in healthy relationships, stress with your spouse. It could be problems with your boss and your relationship with your boss. Often anxiety and depression comes back to 2 main things. It is our desire to be loved and questioning our self-worth. And so I'm able to kind of take clients back into those. And a lot of times people don't even know where all that's coming from. But once they start getting in this trusting relationship with their therapist, they start to unravel some of these things that have been holding them back. And then we can kind of bring them to a greater freedom in their life. It's such a beautiful thing. And so through doing some of the psychoanalytic work, family of origin work, we find a lot of freedom for clients. And so I work with lots of different types of clients, but anxious professionals I find are my favorites, and I find success with them. And I also own Water's Edge Counseling, so I have experience as a business owner. I'm also a consultant as well for private practices around the nation. And so I understand what it's like to work with business owners on a regular basis. If you find that you're feeling anxiety surrounding this time and you're a business owner, you're in it with us. Like, we're all feeling that way. It is a crazy, crazy time. There's some businesses that are flourishing because they have so much going on, and there's some that are really struggling because they can't get people in the door or they can't sell their products. And so COVID-19 is bringing up a lot of insecurity for business owners, things to be paying attention to. It's bringing up a lot of problems within the systems of their business, and bringing up fears as they have to deal with who they are, and do I find my self-worth in my business and in the work that I do, and the whole life balance. And so as you do counseling specifically surrounding this COVID-19 period, it can really help business owners put some things in perspective, change the way they're doing things. We don't want this time to pass without making some changes in our lives. And so through counseling, we can get some insight and make some changes and come out of this thing a lot stronger. And your business too can come out stronger. And if it's your business or just where you work, you can get more clients and more business as well. So if you are needing some extra help, please reach out to us, watersedgecounseling.com. We're here for you. Thank you.